Alright. So welcome everyone. Welcome back yung mga bagong balik. And welcome mga first time watchers sa Tito Gaming StarCraft League day number 6. We're here on the latter part of the tournament. So day number 6. Tapos na yung final round. Sa round robin stage in 8 participants. Mga 8 Tito gamers ng StarCraft sa casual Pinoy SE community. Yeah, so game mga players. Without further ado, let's go. Start. Ang game number 1 sa best of 3 between Cruz and Unswa. Okay, so spawning here on the upper right side of the map, we have our magenta, purple, whatever color, this pinkish purplish colored Terran player Unswa. And here on the lower right side of the map, we have our green Lotus player Cruz. One thing gusto ko lang i-mention, si Cruz, actually both of them are Pinoys. Pero si Cruz is actually in UAE right now. So yeah. And yun nga galing lang kasi hindi laggers, no, despite malayo, kakalayo yung location. And yun, the internet okay pa rin. And look right now, it's looking good kinda. I think, no, TR24 low. Yun ang ideal TR turn rate gusto ng mga players. Yeah, so okay, sabihin ko. Hindi ako na blanco. Yeah, so far openers looking so standard. Right now, both players, yan, we have the Depot Barracks, Pylon Gateway. Gusto ko lang sabihin, si Cruz has really been practicing yung standard build order ng PvT. Talagang pinapractice ito. A lot of times, no? Minsan nakipag one-on-one ako sa kanya. And natutuwa ako kasi he really listens, no? Pag nag-ask siya and tuturo ko minsan ng PvP builds, he really listens and open siya to improvement. And yun, nakita sa gameplay niya yung reflection ng kanyang pakikinig. Now this SCV by Unswa trying to slightly harass, trying to get this probe, tier 1 probe. Ito na, cybernetic score si Cruz. So of course makikita yan ni Unswa. And somehow Cruz was able to drive this scouting SCV Unswa away, while you see naman si Cruz dito checking yung tech. Unswa looks like yung attempt ni Cruz trying to delay ng pagbuo nitong supply depot ni Unswa. Napatay ni Unswa yung scouting probe ni Cruz. And yun, medyo na late, very late up ng factory. Normally nasa 2 minutes 30 seconds ish factory. And yun, I guess kahit paano a little bit successful ginawa ni Cruz sa pag-delay na yan. Kaya lang, will it matter here this game? Maybe not. Okay, now mukhang magsa-standard 23 next si Cruz. Like I said, no, talagang pinaktis na yung Lotus versus Terran. I'm really excited. Actually, both players na to nag-practice talaga. Excited ako kung ano yung magiging strategy and gameplay nila. Yun, so yeah, look at Unswa's side, adding a 4th Marine. Normally 4th Marine kapag may Zealot opener, and an earlier depot, pero look at that. Cruz daw has 1 Dragoon out, pero imbis na i-chase yung SCV, nag-stay na lang yung Dragoon niya dito sa base. Hindi siya nag-standard. Okay. Nakaramdam? Cruz? Well, di pa tayo sure kay Unswa if mag-expand siya, if dinamayan na niya yung Marines. Or what or yun na. So, Vulture gets seen by this Dragoon, no? Maabutan, kailangan umatras mga Dragoons. Akala ko diretso yung Vulture. Maybe if dumiretso yung Vulture, maybe it could have gotten 2 or 3 more probes. 3 probes from Tacruz Mineral Line, and yan, okay. It's a FE, so medyo delayed lang yung pag-CC command center nito ni Unswa. Pero yan, nag-pack FE and napasobra ng Marines. Si Tacruz, double gate into Nexus. Okay? I mean, it's fine. May mga gumagawa pero I don't know. Parang I believe mas okay na lang si Tacruz if dumiretso na siya ng Nexus agad right away. And then Robo, nag-standard lang siya but so normally yung ganitong 2-gate with core has to be really aggressive, and ito na. Yung sinasabi ko, yung talaga nagpo-practice. You can see yung application ng natutunan ni Tacruz. So, hindi niya ginagawa to dati, but now, look, yung Dragoons niya pumesto dito para kumatok sa bunker. Just waiting for that range. Tapos na yata yung range. Now, he's forcing Unswa pay attention to the 3 pair up. All Marines have been pulled out to try to kill this. Not sure if okay lang ginawa ni Unswa, parang he's just wasting his Marines. Kasi dalawang Dragoon to, kung mag-isa siguro okay lang, pero Dragoons here, Unswa needs to get a tank out. Meron siyang engineering bay, and yan na. It's already a tank. Tacruz has to be careful, so medyo kailangan niya pull back. Trying to get this Vulture. Kailangan niya atras yung Dragoon. So minsan, no, okay. Siege mode, I don't know if Tacruz was able to hear that from distance. But yeah, so smart pullback by Tacruz. Munti ka na ma-dead yung Dragoon. And itong Vulture din ni Unswa, munti ka na. Oh yeah. Second expansion up for Tacruz. Actually, both players up na yung kanilang natural expansion, and ito, look at this. Tacruz just smartly blocking this ramp. Dragoons, kaso problema may butas dito, yikes. Vulture kanina, kita sa map, parang may try to go out. Anyway, Vulture kaso got kicked off by this Dragoon. I believe, yan. There's 1 Dragoon here. So currently, 5 Dragoons versus 2 tanks, and of course, hindi pwede basta-basta sumugot si Tacruz dito. This siege tank, the siege is dangerous, plus may couple of Marines here. Let's see, will Tacruz go for a third? Mag-mass-up siya, ano kayo maging build? So, yeah, this is a late observatory. Wala pa rin third gateway. It looks like Tacruz will be getting a third base. Yeah, third Nexus, just a little bit late. Pero given na kasi na yan, hindi siya yung exact yung optimized sequence, pero he's finally got third, and for some reason he's skipping production sa kanyang main and natural. Hindi umiilaw yung natural Nexus. That's why here with 2 packs so far. Di ba? Kitang-kita nyo, di ba? Standard yung dalawa nila eh. And mind you, hindi sila ganyan. Hindi sila ganyan a few weeks ago. Especially si Tacruz. No, kaya masaya ako talaga just seeing this, yung kanilang big improvement. Sabi nga ng joke nga ng iba, this Tacruz remastered. No? Si Unswa naman, honestly, si Unswa meron na siyang the moves. Yung mga ano pa lang, sa micro, no? may kita mo may skill na si Unswa sa pag-micro even before. Pero yun, pinapractice din niya yung mga standard builds. And now, Tacruz has intel dito, kita niya yung unsiege tanks, probably. Kailangan mag-ingat ni Tacruz dito kasi those mines are deadly, lalo wala pang observer. An observer finally makes it inside Unswa's base and sees timing on these factories. Kailangan niya mag-ingat na hindi pick off ang turret observer, and the deads ang observer. Okay, now, Unswa, another. Taklus is going to be able to kill that engineering bay. Walang choice si Unswa but to rebuild the engineering as this as trying to move forward. Taklus has to pull back. Ang grab delicate tanks and that's going to be suicide mission if diretso up. Yeah, sakto yung mga shoots, no? Hindi napitas yung ang Taklus but he has to pull back. Maraming mines, wala siyang observer, that's dangerous. And look, very early third by Unswa. Nag-ninja pala dito si Unswa. Ang ko lang kung masaspot ni Taklus, but if makalusot yung third base, Unswa is going to put Unswa really ahead. And Taklus is gonna be sad about that. Ito na, Dragoons and Zealots moving out. Makasalubong. Out from Vultures are trying to patrol Marco. Zealot was able to take down that Zealot. Now tatakbo, trying to plant mines. Naku po. Okay, may ops ngayon si Taklus. He has to be really careful. Pag bust-chase, hindi basta-basta mag-chase ng Vultures kasi baka maging death ng kanyang mga Dragoons. And it's very expensive. Mga to lose your Dragoons kapalit ng mines. And yan, si Unswa just trying to macro up currently ahead. Si Taklus supply adding now. Fourth factory, may armory na rin. Hindi pa umilaw ang armory. Yeah, both players just macroing. Now, si Taklus just adding, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wow, 6 gateways. Now, 7 gateways. Wow, okay, 7 gateways, 3 base. Lalo lang mag-add. So, medyo weird na pwesto. Weird ng pagpa-photon cannon wall. Yung cannon pylon wall ni Taklus dito sa third. Pero, sige lang. Taklus trying to clear mines using kanyang mga Dragoons. Ito, grabe si Unswa. Just getting away with this third. Ngayon, fourth base na. Sobrang greedy ni Unswa this game. Hindi siya ganito ngayon. This game, for some reason, he's pulling off a very greedy move. Working with just 4 factories. Trying to balance SCV production and tank production, tank butcher production. Kailangan ko si Taklus, kailangan he has to out macro. And finally, speed is out. May speed zealots na. And a scan, kita natin, okay, kita ni mali. Kita ni Unswa yung natural, kita niyo yung saturation. Wala masyadong probes. Si Taklus dito now. Taklus trying to get to that high ground. Kaya lang scary itong siege tanks dito. Hindi niya mababas to, he needs to, Taklus trying to protect yung base dito sa 12 o'clock. Wala pang vision si Taklus sa upper left base. Actually, kunting kiliti lang. If Taklus has the spider sense, naku po, hindi niya makikita. Okay, the vultures are being sent. Makikita, of course, Unswa with the vultures na dumaan. Nandun yung army ni Taklus. So, Unswa has to be mindful na anytime pwedeng atakin itong hidden ninja base ni niya dito sa upper left, but he has to make it not obvious na may binabantayan. Unless magmakasuspect na si Taklus, definitely pupuntahan niya and is going to kill that third base without hesitation. Now, slowly but surely, this Terran army is looking scarier every minute. Halos pantay ng supply, and that's kinda bad for Protoss right now na pantay ng supply kasi you know the numbers, like example, 200 supply Protoss, kaya actually siya ng 140 supply ng Terran. But of course, there's micro to be considered, positioning and all that. Now, Unswa trying to roam around with vultures niya, trying to lay mines, trying to get map control, and ito na, si Taklus just roaming with this small force of Dragoons na may kasamang obs, so it's very smart. Clear mines, and ito, small group here, up. Puro vulture dito, mamamatay. Suicide mission. Mga zealots right here. And wala siyang observer. Medyo di pa yata na-upgrade yung observer move speed. Taklus has to control this really well. Pwede mamamatay. And naku po, Taklus was pulled to combat dito sa high ground ni Unswa in the third base location na mineral only. And was sadly a waste ng ang unit Taklus. Siguro nataranda siya sa attack dito ni small skirmish dito Unswa, and look at that, no? Grabe yung impact ng mines. Kita niyo, losing those units almost for free just like that dahil lang sa mines, dahil lang sa ops. If you're playing Protoss, you have to be careful, especially sa mga marunong na Terra na kalaban nyo. If marunong yung Terra na kalaban mo, expect he's gonna be laying lots and lots of mines now. Unswa is prepared for attack. Ang daming tanks yan, nakakatakot yung army. Akrus is expanding here, pero kulang siya ng army. He has to add more gates, add more troops, man. Gusto mo sabay ito, currently ahead si Unswa in supply. That tank count is scary. And nag-pay off na unti-unti. As you can see, yung ninja base ni Unswa. I'm very sure if manalo si Unswa dito and makita ni Takrus ang replay na kung malulungkot siya, find out about that ninja base na hindi niya na-spot earlier. But yan na. Okay, Takrus going to the upper left to really check. Ngayon lang niya makikita. Wala siyang ops. Ngayon lang makikita. And yun na nga. He's gonna be sad about this. Nakita na, hala. Oras na kanina ba now? Unswa will be forced to evacuate. Pero itong units ni Unswa nakatambay na dito. Ready to attack actually. Unswa would actually start bouncing. Get control dito. Reskinan niya. Patitignan if ang position. And yun na nga yung gagawin niya. Try to position this sa ground. While Takrus trying to go. Sorry, she has to pull back. This Dragoons going to mamamatay lahat ng Dragoons sa tula ko po. Okay, into this mines. Just getting cornered up in the middle of this Terran army. Those Dragoons are just dead. Yakit na lang niya dito yung remaining Dragoons niya and ayun. Takrus naman was able to kill that ninja base. So down to 3 bases ulit si Unswa. Takrus now trying to recover. He has to really build up more army. Kahit currently Unswa is out macroing Takrus. O nauna sa bases Takrus does not have enough probes sa kanyang bases. So currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, a bit of healthy amount of gates. 9 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Siguro, 8 factories. 9 gates. Siguro kailangan pa nakita ko sa mag-add 2 or 3 more gates para mapantayan yung production ng Terran. 30 ahead supply also. Medyo delikado. Takrus has to see this. Takrus needs to find a way to get around this Terran army and this is looking like a very, very dangerous push. Na nga, Takrus, you're trying to go on top. Hindi pa rin kasi si Unswa. Yun na, Zealots trying to get on top of tanks. Hindi rin si Unswa. Yun na, Zealots trying so hard dumikit sa tanks. Yun na, finally siege. Kailangan umatras. Wala nang Zealot si Takrus right now. Pero Unswa is floating 5,000 minerals. Pero lamang na lamang siya sa posisyon. Lamang siya. Kuha niya ang high ground. Takrus is in a lot of trouble. Oh, ang gagawin ni Takrus, ang hirap ng pa naman basagin sa position ito. Kailangan niyang maraming Zealots. Really needs control the units very well para mag-break sa position. Naku po! Oh no! Melt! All these Dragoons will just melt! Yikes! Grabe na tunaw! Yung army ni Takrus just like that. This is looking like GG mga kapatid. Simply, ang nangyayari dito, simply because Unswa out macroed Takrus. Sayang yung advantage yung Takrus, kulang kasi sa full production sa army and marami siyang waste of troops because of bad engagements, bad control, and bad yung napaputan, walang orbs. Opo. Not sure Takrus can still break out of this. Ang kailangan niya gawin na isa actually mag-ipon. Huwag niya pa isa-isa yung paglabas kasi wala talagang magagawa itong army niya. 67 supply versus 150. Yeah, this is looking like GG na for Takrus. Masyado na siyang naipit dito. But I don't know, let's see. The StarCraft after all, anything can happen. As one upgrade sa side ni Unswa, lamang naman si Takrus. Upgrade, but there's a DT. Let's see if this DT, itong Dark Temper, could make magic happen. Yung mga obs, Takrus, but hindi yan nagagamit. Try to move forward. Maybe you could get the mind drag. And may scanner naman si Unswa pero hindi pa rin nagagamit. Okay, scan is up. Yan, napakadaming tangke. Grabe, this is scary. Really scary. Kailangan niya atras na lang yung Takrus to probes. Maybe Takrus should make gates dito kasi yun nakita niyo ang bagal ng akyat ng numero. Because Takrus simply does not have enough probes. Yun ang nangyari dito. Kulang, undersaturated ng probes ang kanyang mga bases, which is why ganyan ang angat ng numbers, napakabagal. So let this be a lesson to Protoss players and any StarCraft player in general, no? Don't forget your veggies. Don't forget your worker production. And this is another classic example. Losing simply because mas maraming produce and mas consistent yung kalaban mo sa troops. Of course, syempre may factor rin yung positioning, yung timing. Unswa, mga misplay, yung tackles. But, yeah, ang pinaka nangyari talaga dito, the Protoss have simply been outproduced. Yan, hindi pa naman tapos ang game, pero yun kita na, nag-float na si Unswa. Pero dami niyang pera, he can afford to trade these units inefficiently kasi dami pa niyang pera. And right now, 1-1 upgrade na for Terran. Inuunti-unti na niya yung main base nito ni Taclos. Now, ina-agro niya itong mga Zealots. Si Unswa really trying na ikulong Taclos dito. Okay, Zealots trying to go down to clear some tanks. Okay, he was able to clear some tanks here. And kasi si Unswa naman kailangan niya mag-ingat konti. Let's distribute currently Unswa army. So now other tanks. Okay, finally GG has been called. It's 1-0 in favor of Unswa. And so what happened there, guys, was a classic example of what's gonna happen if you let your opponent get away sa kanilang macro and ma-out-produce ka talaga sa worker. Yun talaga yung biggest difference. Good job kay Unswa for really macroing really well. Out-macro niya si Taclos. So that was an example again of what it looks like, to out-produce your opponent. Wala pa masyadong bakbakan yun. It's just simply because Unswa has more stuff and Taclos has less stuff. But if both players really macroed their heart out, tama lang yung worker production, tama lang yung unit production, tama yung gates, no, and factories both sides, maybe we could have seen a different game right there. Ayun, let's just see, no, if makabawi si Taclos. Game number 2. So let's see kung anong map yung pipiliin na Taclos. So losers pick kung ano yung map nila. And yeah. Okay, so 7:30 start LED. The map chosen is Roaring Currents. For some reason, naging favorite na yata ng mga tao. Roaring Currents. Okay, I'll just wait for the players to join. Yan na. So 7:30 will start tayo. Let's wait for the players to join. Okay, shout out. I am risk taker. I'm risk taker. Currently competing. And then si Seniv, shout out sa mga chat. First game Tak versus Unswa, yes. First game nila. So we're moving now to game number 2 on Roaring Currents. Si Taclos yung nag-pick ng map. So let's see how this goes. May mali yung pinasok ko sa picks. It's actually helping out other players then, no? So I'm now communicating with Unswa to join. Okay, hindi makapasok si Unswa. So we're gonna recreate. Okay, sa mga hindi aware, Unswa is just renting from a computer shop. So, nakikigamit siya ng computer and sometimes merong mga difficulty mga computers to join. So, ayun. Okay, recreate ulit. So yan, nagkaka-problema talaga si Unswa, hindi siya makapasok. Nahihirapan siya maka-join. And finally. Okay, ready? Game number 2, Scoring Currents. If panalo si Takrus, we're gonna have a game number 3. If panalo si Unswa, that's gonna be 2-0. Alright, let's go. Game number 2 on Roaring Currents. Mga ating favorite ng mga Tito Gamers na map for some reason. And yeah, game number 2. Spawning here on the upper right side of the map, we have our red Terran player Unswa, and on the lower left side of the map, we have our blue Protoss player, Takrus. So currently, ang score is 1-0 in favor of Unswa. As you can see, diba? Parang based on what you've seen last game, talagang si Unswa, meron siya talaga yung RTS, meron na siyang RTS built-in sa kanyang sistema. Like yung kanyang bodily movements, no? And to be fair with Takrus, talagang big improvement. What you've seen last game, again, hindi yun yung galaw niya dati. Laki ng improvement ni Takrus. In fact, I believe si Takrus is one of the most improved players so far sa tournament. Siya yung one of my biggest changes ever. Build orders, macro, ibang-iba. So, he could be yung pinaka most improved or one of the most improved. At the same time, si Unswa, na-surprise ako last game. Hindi ko na-expect na magigreedy siya. Normally, hindi siya nakaka-macro ng ganun, but yeah, for that one instance na out-macro niya si Takrus and pumapuro pa sa kanya. So, he took a risk there na mag-ninja third base. If nakita yun ni Takrus earlier, probably hindi ganun maging result. Ganun nangyari. So, we don't really know. He took a risk and it paid off. And while we're saying that, Unswa with a very standard opener. Looks like a fact FP. Looks like si Takrus ulit magiging 23 next. So, mga safe builds and actually, pwede rin dito I would go for a greedy approach like Gastless Expand if I'm Terran or Nexus first if I'm Protoss, but then again, these players are still, and I think like, ito yung difference talaga ng experience sa standard play, mga ladder versus yung mga casual players, yung still learning yung pinaka-meta talaga and trying to get used to standard. Sila currently transitioning pa into yung standard level of play ng Terran versus Protoss. And now, nice kay Unswa, very early. Yung kanyang timing ng factory actually very on time, 2 minutes 29, that's very very early. On point yung factory ni Unswa dito. Very very nicely done. Ang ganda na. Hindi ko napansin kung nag-mineral boost ba siya or what, pero ang aga ng factory niya, 2 minutes 39, that's really very very well done. No, kanina late ang factory niya, nasa 2:47 yata, ngayon 2:29, that's really fast. No, hindi naman super fast, mas maaga pa, pero you get the idea. Very on time, yun lang. Meanwhile, si Takruz, okay, meron ng Dragoon range being upgraded. You're seeing na blinking na yung Nexus, and yeah, mukhang 23 next nga to, definitely. Unswa now building a bunker, very safe. So mas pinili ni Unswa maging safe than sorry by building a bunker earlier. Kasi kadalasan like you only build a bunker if necessary, and usually inuna mo yung CC then depot and then bunker, or sometimes CC bunker then depot. So mga ganong order na pwede palit yung sequencing, and yan na. Unswa play safe now. This Vulture gets out. This probe, Takruz, yeah, this probe is nice. The scouting probe, Takruz gets taken down. Unswa, is he gonna go for a fast third here? Hindi pa pala third, wala pa palang natural. Okay, joke lang. Siguro si Unswa nag-send the SCV here to check for a proxy here sa 12 o'clock. Ano ba, Takruz with 2 Dragoons. I don't know if it's a good idea to move out with 2 Dragoons, pero yan, nagpunta siya ng Nexus. Oh yeah, 23 next. Yun actually, itong build niya, pero yun, napasobra na. Well, nalit na ng konti yung build, pero it's totally fine. Yung Takruz, yung Takruz tuloy, yung Vulture dito, so just hiding here. Kailangan magtira ng Dragoon si Takruz sa base, kundi papakyawin ng Vultures at ng probes, and ito na nga, buti may isang Vulture now. Takruz, of course, try to defend, and ilang probes kaya makukuha itong Vulture. One Vulture already down. Meanwhile, si Takruz tumagos dito, going past the bunker, delaying that command center. So both players are trying to micro started out. Kaso yun nga, grabe galing ginawa ni Takruz. Nilagpasan nito, forced si Unswa tuloy to unload yung Marine Sword ng bunker, and yun na nga, kaso nga lang kalabas na yung tank dito ni Unswa, and now yun, Takruz was able to do that very perfectly. Kaya lang yun, sa side naman Takruz, pasensya kasi na-delay niya yung CC, and now yung ahead na agad si Takruz simply because nauna yung Nexus niya, economically ahead Takruz. Now let's see if makapitalize si Takruz. So the way you would want to capitalize this is, of course, make sure umiilaw lagi yung Nexus mo, and currently, I don't know, hindi umiilaw na naman ang mga Nexus ni Takruz. And finally, probe transfer, ang dami ng overkill sa probes, ang dami ng nilipat lot. And yung main, okay, not producing probes again. Third gateway, wala pang robotics. And si Unswa naman finally may CC na, pero grabe, nakasabi ko lang ahead si Takruz, but look na out macro pa rin siya ni Unswa. Takruz is simply hindi pa siya ganun ka-consistent. Wala pa sa sistema talaga yung mag-produce ng probes consistently. Si Unswa naman, mas on point siya sa pag-produce sa SCV, currently out macro. Yeah, even though nauna sa Nexus si Takruz, sayang yung advantage ni Takruz. Now Takruz will try to take down this engineering bay. Mukhang madadens to engineering bay, walang nearby SCV. Let's see if maliligtas or mahahabol ng repair SCV or hayaan lang niya masunog. Now, rebuild sa Tacruz na overkill turrets. 3 factories versus 3 gates. Kailangan pa ni Tacruz ng more gates dito. And yan, may third base going up here sa 9 o'clock location. So, who's ahead right now? Kita sa numbers, no? Unswa is ahead pero na-supply block siya. He has to get rid of that supply block very soon. Ako po. Itong supply block is a bit painful. This will give a chance to Tacruz na makatch up yung advantage sana ni Unswa. Masisira dahil lang sa supply block and he's still not making a depot. Finally, may depot na. And some Dries na gusto tayo move forward kasi ang daming mines na huwag ka mag-forward. Naku po! Uy, na-hit. Uy, munti ka na. And speaking of habol repair, nahabol nga na isang SCV yung repair sa engineering. And yeah, you can see, no? Unswa is really in his A game. Right now, may konting supply block lang pero he's on top of things. So talagang bantay and talagang nag-pay attention sa detail. Meanwhile si Tacruz has to catch up. Hindi na naman siya gumagawa ng probes. My gulay. He's keeping probes. May robotics na may ops. Okay, good. Pero nalilimutan yung most important fundamentals. The mechanics, the basics. Those probes. And just like yung nangyari sa last game, that's what actually cost Tacruz the game. Simply because he did not produce enough workers na out macro siya ni Unswa. May forge na. Maybe we're gonna see that +1 upgrade ni Tacruz. Na kailangan din ng actually citadel ni Tacruz. 4th gate being added. 4 gates versus 5 packs. So Tacruz needs to up his gateway count up to 7 or 8 at least para makasabay sa 5 pack. Ni Unswa, walang vision si Tacruz dito pero dapat he should have the hunch. Ay, hindi, 6 na pala. 6 factories from Unswa. This is a scary factory count. Tacruz needs to catch up a lot. Probes, ayan, medyo mahabol na sa supply. 11 gap, 39 gap. So kita-kita look at the difference ng probe saturation dito versus saturation ng workers ni Unswa. Ang layo. To be fair, no? I guess sinend ni Tacruz dito yung workers niya pero needs to consistently pump, no? Dapat naka-camera hotkey F2, F3, F4. Ako ganun gagawin ko in each Nexus sa main, second, and third para make sure umiilaw lagi Nexus. And yan na, may voter speed na. So these voters will try to get map control, try to see if may mga proxy or anything, if they can get anything done. Maybe try to harass these probes. So pwede ikutan actually ng voters dito if maisip ng Unswa walang cannons near this mineral line. And yan na. So this small group of the Dragoons will try clear some mines na iniiwan ni Unswa. Currently medyo dikit yung supply ni Unswa and Tacruz. Tacruz really needs to catch up a lot. Pag Protoss talagang ayaw mong do not let Terran out macro you because by the nature of Terran units, they just simply trade better and more efficiently compared to Protoss units. So Protoss medyo marami ka talagang itatapon, isa-sacrifice na units just to trade off army ng Terran. And of course, syempre may micro, yung mga could build storms, shuttle drops, and all that. Pero yung, let's say, gateway units versus factory units, talagang you need to trade really well. I mean, talagang rather, marami kang itatapon talaga na like zealots and all that stuff para lang makakill ng ng isang army ng Terran. And ito na, some zealots here, wala pang speed. They'll be used to kill these few vultures. Ayun, may naman, may obs si Tacruz. Kaya lang ito na, medyo open itong mineral line. Naku po. Yes na mga vultures, 3 probes already down. 4 5 probes down. 6 target lang ni Unswa, 7 probes. Ako sulit yung run by, no? For in exchange of all vultures. Actually, maraming vultures na trade. Pero 7 pros, laking bagay na yon. And look at that gap ulit. 17 supply difference. Kailangan mag-reproduce ni Tacruz ASAP. Hindi na naman. May ilaw. Every time check ng natural, lagi lang walang ilaw. remain. Oh, napakakulang. The probes, that's not enough. 88 supply currently versus 100. And again, supply block. Si Unswa, huwag niya dapat hayaan sarili niya supply block. That's dangerous kasi anytime catch up siya ng Protoss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now 8 facts. Unswa now going to 8 facts. Tacruz has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gateways. Kailangan pa rin niya magdagdag. He needs to go up to 11, maybe 11 or 12 gates para makombat itong makasabay production ni Unswa. Although, lamang siya sa base, one base up, which is good. Ayun na, nakabas na si Jaco po, inatras. I'm not sure if inatras or dapat diniretso na, parang dapat ang move doon, diniretso na lang. He has some cells naman. And now, these vultures will try to sandwich this good army, try to kill with mines, kaso yeah, may ano naman eh, buti naman may obstacles dito. And yeah, looks like these dragoons are kind of safe for now. Now, na-chop down yung supply ni Unswa. Tacruz needs to rebuild ASAP. Again, we're seeing, kita nyo, yung Nexus hindi umiilaw. Yung Unswa naman, I'm not sure if pwede pa siya mag-add workers, pero siguro a few more. Not sure if it's already hit the optimal amount, which is 65, pero of course mahirap tansyahin yun. Yeah, still, again, the Terran player is ahead in supply. No? Unswa is out macroing Tacruz currently. Supply back na rin si Tacruz. Both players getting supply back right now. Ako po. Still going to try to move forward. Ay, mines, so walang zero. Ako po. This is very dangerous. Nagtatapon lang ng units si Tacruz trading for mines. All these dragoons para lang sa mines. May gulay. And then just like that, naubos ang army ni Tacruz. That was a big mistake na ginawa ni Tacruz there. You do not want to be engaging the Terran army like that, lalo na may mines. Wala kang zealots. You should always have zealots when you want to engage these tanks right there. Ngayon, na-reset tuloy yung army ni Tacruz. He's in a lot of trouble right now. Currently, siguro tataranta na si Tacruz, hindi niya alam ang gagawin. Ang dami niya pinafloat na minerals and gas. Unswa is just, okay, ito nga, so ang problema na ni Unswa, ang tagal niya ng supply block. Kanina pa sana up, siguro na sa 130 or 140 plus na dapat yung supply niya by now if hindi lang siya nagpapasupply block. But yeah, very late third for Unswa. I guess that's okay. Better late than never. It looks like this SCV is looking to build a fourth base dito. Very soon, the Tacruz is still in 3 base, and none of the island bases on the lower right or this one on the upper left has still been taken. So now, 131 supply, Unswa versus Tacruz 106 supply. And kita yung Terran army looking really scary for our Protoss here. Okay, fourth base finally being taken by Tacruz para maging one base ahead siya at least sa Terran, and yeah, yun, scary, very scary Terran army. And may Stargate na finally si Tacruz, and looks like Arbiter Tribunal na lang hinintay. Gates being added. And yeah, now Unswa has made it across the bridge. Inuunti-unti niya across the bridge. Napakadaming mines and bolters na to. Oh, naku po. Okay, ang problema sa mga moves din, if you're gonna send in zealots, you have to really decide kung commit ka ba or hindi. Kaya kailangan may observer ka. You have to decide every time. Huwag kang basta mag-move into the Terran army, otherwise talaga ma-wipe out ka. Now Unswa just looking forward. Tacruz is in a lot of trouble. 20 plus supply advantage right now in favor of Unswa. This is not looking good for Tacruz. Kailangan niya mag-macro up. Dagdagan niya yung kanyang zealot count. Opo. Yan, na-draw in sa aggro, and look, those dragoons are just melting. 30 plus 1 for Tacruz. Walang upgrade si Unswa. Yeah, but na-out maneuver currently Unswa si Tackles. So 3 base versus 4 base. Kaso 4th base ni Tackles wala pa ring laban. And he's currently getting choked sa kanyang territory. Sa kanyang side ng bridge. So what is Tackles gonna do now? Meron siyang 2 Stargate. 3 Stargate. Anong bibuild niya? Okay, magki-carrier. Okay. Not sure if aabot pa si Tackles kung ganito yung mangyayari. Tackles with Stargates and Beacon. Try niya i-hold enough para maka-carrier. That's his attempt. Pero yun, si Unswa's army is just getting powerful and powerful every minute. Tignan nyo, 157 supply versus 124 supply. Yeah, delikado si Tackles dito mga kapatid. Tackles scrambling. Not sure paano niya de-defend to assault. And itong base na to still. But one probe managed to get that vulture kasi ito na umaabante na yung mga vultures ni Unswa. Now Tackles trying to push out his engineering bay. Nag-add ng cannon para pylon para makastall kahit paano. And but Tackles is hitting a bit of supply rock. He has to add more pylons. And the carriers in production na currently. And let's see if Tackles is building Goliaths. Wala. Okay. So I guess kung lumabas yung mga carriers na to, maybe there's still a chance for Tackles to get back. As you can see, Scan has been casted doon. Wala siyang, di yata na scan na may free beacon na si Unswa. Si Tackles. So Tackles is just running out of money right now. Yung main base about to mine out yung kanang natural, may mga minerals pa, but Tackles really needs to find a way to expand. So daming scan na ginawa ni Unswa, scanning the hell out of every place. No, chinek niya, okay, nakita niya walang any base sa mga islands sa lower right and even sa upper left. Pero wala pa rin siyang Goliath. Okay, this is perhaps a vessel. And okay, one carrier is out. And then Unswa will just pull up his siege tank here. He's gonna kill this base. Tackles needs to run. And then masayang ng probes. And then trying to rush away with these probes. The butchers catch, buti may mga dragons dito to help prevent. Only a few probes were able to make it out for Tackles. Meanwhile, Unswa is almost maxed out. Still, wala pang Goliaths. Unswa has absolutely no idea na magka-carrier si Tackles. Actually, pag take tayo ng pansin, mamaya, doon pa bumalik na yung laban because of the carriers. And I'm not even sure if Tackles has already upgraded yung interceptors. Yeah. Currently, okay. 4 base versus 2 base. Tackles is in a lot of trouble. Finally, my shuttle maybe is going to carry out probe to build an expansion. Yan na, Unswa just going forward. Tackles just defending with all his might. Ako po. Yan na, naka-siege na, medyo delikado. Kailangan matras yung boost a little bit. And yan na, the carriers are finally out to join the fight. One carrier pa na ang nilabas si Tackles. Sana ilabas na lahat ng carriers now because useless ang carriers mo if hindi mo gamitin sa combat. Now I believe by seeing those carriers siguro mag-start na ng Goliath production ni Unswa very soon. As you can see, puro lang Goliath, puro lang siege tank and vultures ang ginagawa ni Unswa right now. Pero looks like he's going to cripple Tackles' economy really fast bago pa mag out of hand itong carriers. And vultures just a lot of mines again. Tackles trying his best kill every single tank dito, kaso may tanks na nakapasok sa kanyang territory sa loob na ng main base niya. Maybe Tackles should focus on these units muna nasa loob ng main and then palabas unti-unti. Now we should be seeing some Goliaths popping out really soon. Find out na currently ang natural and mainly Unswa. Unswa needs to take another base really soon. Meron siyang isang base dito almost hindi pa touch. And may Valkyrie. Uy! Weird. Okay. Hindi ba weird? Pero interesting choice na mag-Valkyrie. Yung Unswa. Yeah, dami ng carriers. These are how many carriers? Oh, 5 carriers. No, this is not a joke. So, pwede yung isa-isa i-shift click lang ni Tackles lahat ng mga tanks. Maubos ang carriers na to. Look at that. Those siege tanks, no? Walang magawa sa air. Walang Goliath. Si Unswa, anong ginagawa ni Unswa yan? Finally. Okay, may Goliaths na, may Valkyries. Now, looks like Tackles is focusing all his resources pag-build up ng kanyang carrier count. Pero, yun nga, may mga Goliaths na kailangan lang. Okay, kailangan ni Tackles dito, actually, control maigi and to really focus fire na maigi na ingatan din niya yung mga carriers niya kasi padami ng Goliath. Was able to take down that vessel. Ako po, suicide moves, carriers. One carrier falls down, napakasakit, and meron pang Valkyries, 2 Valkyries and Goliaths, and this Valkyries will get taken down. Kailangan gawin ni Tackles dito is actually control na hindi abot ng Goliaths yung carriers, tapos pitasin from a really great distance. Pero naku, daming Goliaths. This is not looking good for Tackles. Pero okay, kay Tackles no, nag-build pa rin siya ng Zealots. Nakuha ko siguro Dragoons na lang kasi look, nanipitos lang ng Goliaths with +1 upgrade pa lang yung mga Zealots. Naku po, is looking like GG for Tackles mga kapatid. Kita niyo yung supply difference. Naka-carry si Tackles pero mukhang it's not enough. Too late na hero. But again, no, yung suspicion ko, bakit umabot ng ganitong situation simply because na-out-macro siya ni Unswa. Tackles got out-macroed by Unswa and may impact talaga yung less consistent sa worker production. Yeah, Tackles just trying to go for a counter-attack, hoping for a miracle here. Of course, syempre, wala siyang idea sa kung ano nakikita natin. Tackles looking to do damage lang. So look at that. Puro Goliath na. Marching towards Tackles' base. Just it's a matter of time before mag-GG sa Tackles. So really well done by Unswa, no? Kita niyo talaga yung improvement niya. Just a few weeks. Well, 1 month or 2 months or so na siya. Nasa pagbabalik niya sa Brood War after over a decade, I believe, ng muling paglalaro. Yeah, but good job pa rin. Both sides, no? Kay Tackles din for this big improvement. Pero nga lang, this game, no, we can see na talagang Unswa just has the better macro, has the better maneuver, micro understanding and concept ng Terran versus Protoss, and he's reaping the rewards ng kanyang knowledge and understanding by winning this best of 3. And hinihintay lang natin actually mag-GG din si Tackles. So some Goliaths over here. So isa-isa lang Tackles. Okay, gets 2. And dahil pang Goliaths, dahil pang pera ni Unswa. Ay, hindi, naubos na yung pera. Kailangan na i-retreat ni Unswa yung Goliaths niya. And another carrier gets taken down. 4 carriers na lang, wala na. He can win a game with this. I'm not sure how Tackles plans to win from here. Tackles just doing his best right now, trying to be annoying, trying to get things done, trying to hope na he could stall. Unswa long enough na hindi siya makatawid dito. Yeah, this engineering bay to just spot this mining base ni Takrus. Probably gagawa ng dropships si Unswa very soon. And Takrus just starting a new life. Ito, may ilang pirasong probe. Pero wala, ito na yung dropship. And hindi pa siya masa-spot. So, and GG has been called. Yun, it's 2-0. Still, good job for both players though. Oh yeah, that was a good game, honestly. Yeah, good job pa rin. Takrus Unswa. So 2-0 in favor of Unswa. And yeah, what a game, what a TVP. Yeah, I believe one of the closest to standard na game so far sa nakita ko, in my opinion, dito sa Tito Gaming. Yung pinaka-closest to standard na bakbakan. What I've seen so far. Yeah, and yun lang. Like I said, I'm really happy na nakita ko yun and napakita ko rin, na-share ko sa inyo guys yung improvement nila. And hopefully, yun, magtuloy-tuloy pa soon and we could see yung mga more remastered versions nila. So yeah, that's the best of 3 between Takrus and Unswa. Now, let's see if ready na ang next players. So, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if may makaka-game pa na players tonight kasi though, yeah, it's still a Thursday. Pero kasi if it's too late, yeah, hindi naman natin mahihintay sila lahat and we can't cater to everyone. But let's see, let's just check a bit no, kung may makakalaro. If not, we're gonna have to end the stream and tomorrow na yung pinaka big day, the final day ng round robin. So, hintayin na tayo ng reply. So, gonna check chat. Uh, okay, si Atitos nandito pala, shoutout. Eh, si Sagarat, uy, shoutout. Oh, lagi tinatrash talk ng kanyang friend na si Unswa. Kasi silang dalawa magtropa. And yan si Unswa and Sagarat and lagi nila inaasar isa't isa. Shoutout, Sagarat. Sino si Unswa para may build order sa TVP? Si Atitus. No? Ano siya? Returning player after a decade. Yan, nandito siya sa casual community. Standing score yun. 2-0 ang score. Panalo si Unswa. Ayos, same my build order. Yes, so di ba? So, yeah, Atitus is impressed. So, Itakruz, so if you're watching this as a replay right now, or any of your friends watching this, ayun. So, di ba may mga nai-impress kayo mga tao? Parehas malakas talaga. Yes, true, I agree. I'm risk taker. Dapat ang Nexus parang meron ko. Oo, ang point nila ni Zenith, no, si VNex08 na dapat talagang lagi umiilaw. Nalamangan talaga sa macro. Nalamangan, out macro talaga si Tackleton. Pero still, good job. Kasi nga, laki na improvement nila. Carrier pambato dyan, yeah. Tackle strike, pero hindi siya umabot. Not enough. Ang batiin ng macro carrier. And out. Risk taker, anong say mo? Okay. Si risk taker mahilig sa carrier. And si Hexa. Okay, Hexa shoutout. And yeah. Yeah, I guess yun. Wala na yata maka-make it para sa schedule ng live natin today. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for round 6, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream and yung games. So, probably tomorrow ulit or depende no kung baka magsingit ako ng stream later if kakayanin. Not, yeah, tomorrow would be the concluding the final day, round 7 for everyone dito sa Tito Gaming StarCraft League. So, thank you for your support, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting yung mga StarCraft nyo, kapwa enthusiast. And see you tomorrow for the conclusion ng round robin. So again, hindi pa tapos no, yung round robin pa lang to kasi after ng round robin, meron pa yung semifinals, yung top 4 scorers ng round robin, compete in the bracket format naman. And then final, so best of 7 ay best of 5 yung sa semifinals and then diretso sa finals, which is yun in the final 2 na mananalo sa semis, best of 7. And yun, I'm really excited sino kaya. Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you again for your support and rock and roll.